I would think at the home with the parents, probably, right? Maybe.
The parents influence their kids.
The president. I think you overhear it, and then if you hear it enough, then you do it.
Through their parents, mainly, because that's like where they hear most of it and where they're taught it.
TV. At like their race and their religious views and stuff like that.
I think it begins with the individual, and it begins when we're little kids. We want to assimilate to what's our own. We see what's around us, whether it's our mom or dad or siblings, and we naturally start to gravitate to things that are like what we are.
School. I guess they're learning from their parents.
Racist people.
At home. At home.
Media.
I do think that. I do think, I mean, evidence shows that, statistics show that, and I do think that kind of there's that whole, I forgot what they call it, but that like self-fulfilling prophecy type thing happens, and so on and so forth.
How they're treated by other children affects their own self-confidence, and that a child, the more self-confidence a child has, the more positive image they have about themselves, the better they will do in school.
Well, whatever they usually see on TV is how they would usually see each other.
I think that it doesn't necessarily affect that child, but it warps their sense of how they look at people, which makes it harder on the other children around them, which is how a lot of like the stereotyping and stuff happens, because they've already heard it so much, and then that's how bullying begins and stuff.
Yeah, and I kind of try to steer my daughter away from the Disney stuff because of that sort of stuff. But she watches Spider-Man instead, so I don't know if that's actually better.
No, I don't think that Disney movies make children be racist or grow up to be racist, because Disney just so happened to make their princesses look like that. They didn't do it on purpose, thinking that it would be racist, and a younger child wouldn't even know what that means anyways.
Disney is an atheist and he never believed in God, so all his videos are they have an evil message.
In gays adopting children, absolutely. I think, why can't a gay couple be just as wonderful and loving to a child as anybody else?
There's really no difference between them and straight people. The way that they care for people isn't any different just because they prefer they prefer having an intimate relationship with their own sex. That doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't matter if he has two moms or two dads or one mom, one dad. The child would be lucky either way.
Just because they love someone different doesn't mean that they're any less capable of raising a child.
Gay people should be able to adopt.
I approve of gay adoption. I don't see what's wrong with it.
Gays should definitely have the same rights as being able to adopt. They're not going to love the child any less, and they're going to do whatever they can to help the child.
Gays should be able to adopt because they're people too, and being gay shouldn't matter if you have a child or not. Yes, I approve of gay marriage. My uncle's gay, and he's married, so yeah, I approve of it.
I think gays should have the right to marry and all that kind of stuff.
Why shouldn't gays be allowed to marry just like anybody else?
I'm for it.
Gay people should have the right to get married too. I don't see why they'd have any of their rights taken away from them. It's their sexuality.
I don't have any objection. Truly speaking, it's their own thinking. How they have their feeling towards each other, to me, is like they can be there what they want. There's totally upon their opinion, how they have their inner side, because everybody is different.
Just because they like somebody else and they don't, and if it's a guy and if he doesn't like women, that shouldn't be a problem.
I think that being gay is not a choice people make, and so yeah, I agree with improving gay rights.
Gay rights still needs to be made a priority in the United States. That they're too neglected.
I think that they should improve.
I think they should improve.
I think they should have the same rights as everyone else, because we're all people, like, we're all equals.
I believe rich people should be taxed more if they can afford it, which obviously they can, if they can go buy like fancy cars and stuff, because it would sure like help out like us like middle and lower class.
To me, is like, I know I'm not rich, but if I'm rich, probably I'm getting more money, so I'll be paying more taxes, of course. People not getting enough money, how are they going to pay taxes equally as rich people are? So
I think that they should be taxed more than just because their income is higher, and it's not fair for them to have like lower tax rates than like the middle class.
I definitely think that the rich should be taxed more, that the increases on why shouldn't the wealthiest pay more taxes. I don't see any question in it.
No, I don't think that rich people should be taxed more because everyone works for their money, and some people like handle and save their money differently, so that shouldn't affect you having to pay for other things because you work for your money.